Hey Stan, I am a busy man, that's for sure. Looking for activity on the sun here. 2 streams in one day, but I did sleep pretty good in between. Hang on, I gotta do something here. Oops. Wait. One moment. Ah, dang it. Where is it? Give me a second here. Where am I? All right. You're awake for solar. I'm running full screen here, so you're not going to be able to see my controls on the right, but it's just easier for me than trying to work with a small screen. So I don't think you're really going to see everything. I don't know how good your view is because I am running from the basement, connecting to my upstairs computer, which is actually running this activity, and you're plus going through a stream. So I think the quality is really going to be diminished for you guys. But it is what it is. Hello again. I finally have a sunny day in Detroit and the sky looked clear, so I couldn't pass this up. And it's not breezy outside either. I think the sun looks pretty good. But I don't know if this is the area I want to capture. I'm still messing with the focus. How does it look to you guys? Hello, everybody. Does it seem like it's okay to you guys? It looks okay? Astroduck's got a clear sky. I'm going to roam around the sun for a bit. I want to see if there's anything besides that solar storm. Oh, I didn't capture my flats yet. Oh, look at that filament right there. It's family day, but I know Joe and his girlfriend are going to his girlfriend's parents' house for Easter. I don't know why they're doing it so early, but they're not here today. And my sisters went shopping, so they're not going to bother me. So I hope they just stay shopping because they're very noisy when... Oh, look at this. That doesn't look too bad. I think I better capture my flats before I just want to know what area of the sun I'm going to capture here. Or this might be the most promising with solar flares. You see all those white hot areas. I want to put something on here. We are not at Starfront. I want to alter that text to say live sun. Live sun. We are in my backyard in Detroit. That's what she said. Make your display capture match OBS on the monitor. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. It's pretty close, Brody. It's very close already. I'm not going to change it. Let's see. No, I don't want to mess with it. This is very... we're seeing this at 100%, and that's very close. It'll take me too long, because I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, it's a shaky atmosphere, that's for sure. Oh, there might be activity on the rim. I don't know if I should capture this. Let's roam around the sun for a bit. Let's roam around the perimeter. Hello, Martin, my diamond user. Zoom out the monitor. Nah, Brody, I'm not going to mess with it. You guys can see good enough. This is good enough, Brody. You've already got it. This is the what you're seeing is almost what I'm seeing. Almost. Don't confuse me, Brody. I'm going to fly around the rim here. That's what she said. Peter Locke, thank you for becoming a member. Is anybody else having a problem? Brody keeps telling me to change something. I'm not changing anything, Brody. You can give up on that. Oh, there's something up there. My camera is really not rotated the same way the sun is rotated. I think it changed over the winter. I can already hear my sisters upstairs. God dang it. Please don't bother me. Oh, look at that one. Crop out my controls at the top. Oh, I see what you mean. You don't even want to see the top controls? Oh, okay. I can do that. Now why bother? But then I got to readjust it for my other streams. I don't know, guys. Is there anything worth capturing and doing a time lapse for? I don't even think that prominence is all that interesting. I don't know if I want to capture that. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I want to make a time lapse for here. No, Brody, I don't want to mess with it. You can see you're not hurting here. Stop giving me commands. I ain't changing. I don't think there's anything I want to do a time lapse for. The bottom of the disc and slightly to the bottom of the disc. You think down here? I looked at DayStar's page and I thought there was a little bit better activity. It looked like it looked like there were major flares happening, but I'm seeing more sunspots here. I thought this was going to be an active region. Let me look on the other side of the sun again. Looks like my focus has gone out a little because I'm moving so much. I got to fix my focus again. Oh. Hmm. Nope, that ain't that interesting. Let's go back to that one spot. That looks to be the most interesting thing going on with the sun right now. That. I'm going to pull up my ring here. Let's see. Scopes cam. There's what my scope is looking at right now. No clouds. I'm going to pull up. I want to see the front yard to see if my sisters are home. I'll see their car in the driveway. Let me see if they're... Yeah, they're home. Damn it. It looks really sharp. Brody, I'll ban you forever. No. No. Do you want me to bring them down here for a riddle? I got work to do here, guys. Do you think this is worth capturing? Oh, I keep forgetting it. Let me capture flats. I know they're upset. They want me to probably hold the camera for them and tape them a riddle. I keep telling them, get a damn tripod. I don't want to hold the camera for your riddles. Let me capture flats first. I gotta take this out of focus. Wait. We'll get focus back in a minute. I gotta capture flats to get all those dust specks off the screen. Okay. Let's see. Capture flats. 500. Start. All right, looks very clean now. All right, let's get this back in focus. Oof, that looks good. Does that look like I'm in focus, or should I mess with it some more? How does that look, folks? That looks pretty good. Touch it up a little bit more. You know me, I can't resist. No. Oh, I think that looks really good. The atmosphere makes the focus looks like it comes and goes, but when the atmosphere is steady, I don't know if I should do a time lapse. I'm going to capture 3 at least for now. So I have something to post on social media. Let's capture 3. 15 seconds each. And what is my the frame rate is almost 100. That's really good. I wish. Where are they being saved to? Damn it. Hang on, let me see where it's being saved to. I thought it was going to my slave drive. Is it going to my desktop again? Yep. Right. I just don't have that much space on that drive. I thought I had changed it last time. It didn't save it from last time. Piece of crap software. I can hear them. Do you guys hear them upstairs? Do you want me to bring them down here if they want to do a joke? I'm sure they won't pass up that opportunity. If they agree not to say their stupid channels on Instagram and TikTok, I'll bring them down here. These are the words. These are an embarrassment to the family. TikTok dances. I think they did a dance last time. It was bad. It was bad. Let me capture another set of data. If this actually looks like it might be getting active, it looks so good. That it just. I wish there was like a giant flare that would pop out. I hate to do it, but I'm going to mess with the focus once more. Let's take it out, take it back in. That's what she said. All right. I think that's good.
Screw the solar eclipse, Brody.
And this one is for Pete because he's from Scotland.
The trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
That's from Braveheart. I can see a flare getting bigger here. I should start recording this. Let me where is the options for the let's see, tools? Where would the options be to redirect the where the output folder is? I changed it last time when I knew this was going to be a problem. Options. Camera. I thought it would have saved it from last time. Now I got to find where that feature is. Capture. It should be in the capture. Sharp cap settings. Where's sharp cap settings? Oh, file? Oh, sharp cap settings. Where's the output folder? File names. General. Where? You said that's it? In file names? Okay, wait. I'm going to go off screen. I'm on my upstairs computer. I haven't scrubbed that computer. I don't know what's on it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Need to process. Okay. Let's see if that no. Let's see if that works. Let me do a quick capture here. You message them. Let's do a quick test here. Start. And let's see if it oh, there it is. It created a folder. Captures. Okay. I got more space on that computer. Let me stop the capture. Cancel. Cancel. All right. And let's delete that one. Let me go see if they want to do a stupid joke. Hang on. Did you want to do a joke downstairs on YouTube? Oh, we're trying. Well, I'm doing YouTube. I know they like me to hold a camera for them when they make their jokes, and I feel bad because now they don't. Joe's not here; he can't hold the camera. It's like as soon as they get their thing over with, I'm going to start recording a time lapse. It's too distracting. When I don't know if they're coming down or not. If I could do the time lapse now. One of them was in the bathroom. I don't know if they're coming or not. I was talking to her through the bathroom door. I said, "Do you want to do a joke?" She says, "Really?" I don't think they'll pass up this opportunity. Relegated to camera guy for the stupidest jokes. The jokes don't make any sense. You know, if you want to go viral, come up with something better. Put effort into it. They refuse. I'm going to capture a few more like this. This looks really good. Scene conditions look really good today. It wasn't breezy at all when I was out there. Yeah, last time Trumpington paid $20 to make them stop. No more jokes. You know, I would stream the pink moon if it was really pink. I know the media is playing up the pink moon, but I gotta tell you, the moon is so freaking boring. I just can't do it. Other people do very well capturing pictures of the moon and selling prints of it, but I just can't do it unless there's an eclipse. I mean, I can if people want to look at the moon. It's not going to do anything. Yeah, right. You think the moon is brown? If I bend over, it might be blazing white. Well, I gave them the opportunity. I don't know if they're coming down or not. If they're not coming, I want to start my time lapse. I don't know if there's really anything going to be happening here, though. Do you think there's something? I think it has changed a bit already, and I haven't even captured a time lapse yet. You never know if something's going to blow up. Sometimes there's just a random solar flare explosion. Yeah, eclipses are always fun to watch. I don't know if they're coming or not. That's what she said. You don't see, I saw a flare in this area here earlier. I thought I did. It's so clear right now. Yeah, there was something. Yeah, I remember seeing it. I'm going to start capturing something. I don't know when the next solar flare is going to pop up. Let me put it right. Oh, now there's seeing conditions. Like you see when the rim starts getting wavy, that means I have bad seeing conditions at the moment. There could be some turbulence we're going through right now. If the rim is really steady, that's when you know seeing conditions are very good.
Look what happened to your light. You just hang stuff on it. That's what was happening. Oh.
Okay.
So
Do you want to get chairs or do you want to just stand here?
Can we just stand? Can you get us from the waist up?
Wait.
I'm gonna sit down on this. I'll stand. No, we gotta both sit on something. I don't have a chair to sit on. Rhonda, you're not in the video.
There's the video here.
You gotta stand, Rhonda. Just stand next to me. Stay on the same floor. It doesn't matter.
Wait. Let me see if you're in the video.
Can I post this on TikTok?
Huh?
Can I post this on TikTok? Me now?
Now they're hearing you. I had to mute them for a second.
Okay.
I had to explain the circumstances. I kept it on mute. Wait.
Oh, I forgot it already. Wait a minute. I forgot. Okay.
No. They had to agree never to say the name of their channel. That's the agreement. Wait, let me show you.
So far away. I can't see myself.
Okay, now you can see yourself. Okay, do you want me to tape it from here?
Yeah. Can I sit in your chair?
Huh?
Can I sit in your chair? Can I sit in your chair?
You want to sit in my chair?
No, you can. Then you know.
You can sit in my chair, and I'll take. Well,
tape me in Terry. That's okay.
here, tape your.
Oh.
Terry's always smiling. She's got that frozen smile on her face.
Terry's a ham.
All right, wait. Just one. Unless you got another quick.
I do. I have like 5
Wait,
more.
okay, well,
Can you see us?
okay, I can see both of you.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna get video. Okay, can you back up a little bit more?
Okay.
Talk loud so they can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you. Wait,
Tell me when.
wait, say your joke first and see if they can hear you. Can you guys hear them?
What does the bee do when it's hot?
Did you hear that?
Can they hear us, Chuck?
Wait. Okay.
You're getting some feedback.
Okay, wait. Am I in the way of the camera? Oh, I'm in the way?
No, you're getting feedback.
Oh, I can't see without my glasses. Okay, let's get this party started.
All right.
Come on.
Wait, let me see what they're doing. This is okay. That's what they see.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, look at the camera here though.
Terry, what does a bee do when it's hot?
Take off its jacket. Take off its yellow jacket.
Is Terry right or is Terry wrong?
Did you hear it? Terry is right, they say.
Terry's right.
This is bad.
I don't like that one of us.
Will you come upstairs and do some? I don't like it down here.
You don't like that view?
No.
All right. That's what I was hoping to
our
avoid.
Did they like our joke?
Did you like their joke? I'm going on mute. I don't trust you. Okay, Pete says, what the hell was that?
A joke. It was a riddle.
Cook says yes. Hey, let's see. Here's what they see right now. That they
Do you guys like my riddle?
say no. Say no. Astro Duck says no. He didn't. Oh, one of them says they didn't hear it. Okay, Scram, I'm busy.
Come on upstairs. I gotta go home.
Just. This is why I hate streaming on Saturday. Because you're here.
Puppy, I have $11 for you. I need change.
Oh.
Look at this shirt.
What? I can't hear you. I got my headphones on. Okay, say it again.
Look at the
I don't know. Why?
for you.
Oh, okay. I gotta go. She owes me some money. I'll be right back. minutes. Hurry up, come on. Okay, are you guys still here? Rhonda brought me a new shirt. Her husband didn't like it. She bought it for him, and she doesn't want to return it, so she gave it to me. What do you think? I mean, it's summer's coming. I can't wear it, for too many more days, but I like it. Spiffy, shiny. I'll take rejects. Yeah, kill you, Brody. It's not leather. It's just, I don't know what you call it. It's more silky. Yeah, it's very sleek. I like it. It fits. I hope it doesn't shrink. Feels really silky. Okay, can we get on with the solar? I filmed them 2 jokes upstairs. One of them has to leave really quick. Let me go see it, make sure she's done interrupting me, and then we'll start recording this. Looks like focus dropped a little bit. Oh, we're done. I filmed them one more joke, and now we are finished. Thank God. That's the last time I ever broadcast on a Saturday. And my nephew and his girlfriend weren't here, so that actually made it easier for me. But it's noisy enough when they're here, when my sister's here. So should I record? And oh no, when I was upstairs, I saw clouds coming. Just let me double check. If the clouds are really coming, I'm not going to bother with the time lapse. Hang on. No, I think we're okay. But the focus keeps coming in and out. That means the seeing conditions aren't so great. I'm going to put the crosshairs right there. Ooh. Focus keeps coming and going. Seeing conditions aren't really that great. But let's record anyway. No, when yeah, he's at his girlfriend's for Easter. His girlfriend's parents. When they're here, no. What is this term, lucky imaging? I've heard this. People mention this. What's lucky imaging? When something happens unexpectedly? That would be interesting. Oh, is that what that is? That's what that means? Playing around with the histogram here. Oh, this one, I let it sink too low. I might get rid of that last one. It was a bit too low. This is much easier for me, the way I've set this up, that I'm running in full screen mode, so it's easier for me to control. You're not seeing my controls on the right. But it's much easier for me to do this. I'm wondering if I should mess with the focus right now. I think I need to mess with the focus. No? I'm running it It says 98 frames a second, which is actually very good for a time lapse. I would like better if I was going after the ISS transiting the moon. Let me see if I can just tweak the focus a bit. Wait. It's hard because the atmosphere is really playing a role here, and it's hard to get a focus. Hang on. It's difficult when the atmosphere is dancing, makes the sun dance. I think that's pretty good right here. Did that look good, guys? Yes, the atmosphere. Because there's brief moments where it looks like it's really good focus, but then the atmosphere dances and it makes it blurry. But when you capture almost 100 frames a second and only keep about 5 or 10% of them, maybe, it will keep the very best ones. Oh, you got a transit on the 17th. Good. I never check that regularly to see if I have a transit in my area. I still don't think my focus is that good. Wait. Do I, Brody? Do I? Of the ISS or the other satellite? It is a site called Transit Finder. That's what I use. If I say auto detect, allow while visiting this site. Okay. Calculate. Oh my gosh. I got one right down the middle. When is this? On the 20th. Wait, I want to make sure I don't lose the sun here. I'm letting it bounce all over the place. That's not good if I want to do a time lapse. It throws it off. Wait. A moon transit of the ISS right down the middle. At what time of the day? Oh, an early 4:41 a.m. Yeah, I figured it would be too low. Yeah, I see that. The altitude is... It's viewable if I move my scope to the middle of the yard. I'm really curious. There's so many little details in here. I wonder what it's going to look like in a time lapse. At 1:30 on the 17th. Good. It's hard to really know if I'm in focus because it's dancing so much. Christian asks, what is a solar transit? A transit is when something goes across the sun or the moon and you can spot it with a camera or telescope. For example, the International Space Station is the best target to capture. It's a really cool effect to see it going across the moon. But I see people capturing very good details of the space station, you know, even when it's not even close to the moon. They just know where it's going to be in the sky if you put in the right coordinates. I just saw one the other day. It was really good. In fact, I think I saw the Sky Page post one. It had the moon here and the space station away from it, and it was still a good view. Oh, wow. Was that recent, Brody? Is that the one I was talking about? It was Venus? Maybe it was Venus, and I just didn't pay close enough attention. Oh, that's Venus. I thought it was the moon. Yeah, I was kind of surprised they posted that. Yeah, you're right. I didn't read the caption. I assumed that was the moon. There's Venus, and there's the space station. Wow, that was Venus. See, look how clear it looks right now. When the atmosphere isn't dancing, it's very good. When there's no turbulence. That looks very in focus right now. I wish it would just stay like this. A time lapse might be for nothing right now because I don't see a lot of activity. I don't see many changes going on here. I taped them when I went upstairs. I taped them 3 videos. And because they were in a hurry, my Rhonda, the ringleader, has left. Now I have peace again. If Joe was here or his girlfriend, they would have recorded the videos. And I keep telling them, just get a freaking tripod and put the iPhone on a tripod. Then you're not dependent on someone else to hold the damn phone. What is so hard with this idea? It drives me crazy. There's a video on that would, yeah, she's got a tripod. She bought one and she doesn't want to use it. There's a video of Elvis Presley on YouTube singing Unchained Melody. He's at the piano and one of his henchmen is actually holding the microphone. Like, why don't you just put the damn microphone on a stand? Even Elvis seems to have this problem. But I can understand Elvis, he's the king. But my sister, no, come on, get a tripod. They used to call the men around Elvis the Memphis Mafia. I don't know if the youngsters are old enough to remember that. And they said they used to say it's easier to get to the president than to Elvis. Idiots. I didn't take a shower yet from last night. Oh, I moved it. I moved the camera while it was capturing. That probably killed that one. I'm going to delete that. I'll delete that last one. Hello, Maureen. We are capturing the sun, and I'm hoping to get enough data to create a time lapse of these sunspots and flares right here. Trying to detect movement on the sun, I always say it's like watching the hour hand on a clock. So you got to capture the sun for quite a while and then make a time lapse so you can see it. It's hard to detect movement on the fly. Sometimes you can if there's an outburst, but right now it looks very steady. Not much going on. You have the ISS trans? You have a sun? Let's see. You got the ISS passing in front of the sun? I forgot, Stan. Do you have solar equipment? Are you actually going to be able to capture that? Oh, we should look at Discord when I'm done capturing the sun. I haven't done Discord in a while. Oh, viewed from Stellarium. Oh, interesting. I wonder how accurate Stellarium is, or do you have to keep refreshing? I wish Stellarium would load in the latest data automatically of everything. How long have I been on this here? 1:43. And what time is it now? 1:43 to, oh, geez. Not even 20 minutes yet? Really? Seems like longer. That's what she said. Are there solar filters for your phone? I don't know. Does anybody know that? I'm sure there's solar filters you can get to put in front of your phone. That would hopefully clip right on there. That would be kind of cool. I've never tried something like that. Look how you get brief time frames where the atmosphere is really good, and then you can see, yes, I am in focus. But then the turbulence comes again. It looks really good right now. I like this new shirt. My last two shirts, my sister gave me this, and the one before that, Starfront gave me a t-shirt that said Starfront on it. I rarely ever shop for clothes. I keep buying clothes, and then I put them in the drawer or put them in the closet, and then I never get around to wearing them. I keep wearing the same old stuff, like a few shirts in rotation. Until they get holes, then I bring out the new stuff. What do you think, guys? Am I beating a dead horse? Is there anything happening in this area that's going to be interesting for a time lapse? You know, I've been watching this now, and I don't see anything. Does anybody notice if you back up in the stream, has this changed at all? What do you guys think? Should I move around the disc or stay on this area and hope something happens? It seems like the most active area. I didn't see anything else around the disc, but we can try and look again. Yeah, two very small flares. That's all I've seen. Very small. The same from 20 minutes ago? Yeah, this might be a dud. I don't want to make a 90-minute time lapse and nothing really happens. Sometimes you get lucky and the flare opens up while we're capturing it and then closes again, and it's really cool. But I don't think we're going to be so lucky today. I'm not feeling lucky. What if I increase the exposure? No. Well, you know what? Let's end this. Nothing's happening right now. Let's look around the sun. I think I was just beating a dead horse there. Let's see if there's anything on the surface. Then we'll go around and look at the disk, the rim. No, I swear it looked, when I went to DayStar, it looked much more interesting today. All right, let's look around the rim here. Oh, here's something. Let's get rid of this. Not very tall. Oops. Oops. We've seen that already. That really kind of looks the same. Oh, here's something. That looks kind of interesting. I wonder if that's moving around. You know what? I'm going to capture that for a little bit, and I'm going to stay on this area, guys. This might be interesting. Because it's not just this. There's some other stuff going around over here. I'll put it on that. Keep it out of the way. I haven't tried a solar mosaic yet, but and I don't know if I really need to, Brody, because I do have the Solar Scout that can capture the full disk. Missed some of your live streams the past couple of weeks due to this ice storm. Oh, really? You had that bad of a storm, huh, Mike? 5 hours north of me. Wow. And Steve is looking at a tiny prominence. I'll give this one 10 minutes. If we don't see anything, I'm going to abandon this one too. Oh, did you, Pete? Here's what I'm looking at right here, folks. There's my telescope, and there's the sun, and I don't see any clouds in the area. And I made sure to back up my scope to get away from these, that's our cable line right there. That looks like a very, very bright prominence. Oops. And it looks like focus is pretty good. There's the surface of the sun. Very detailed. And I can see little details on the rim. That means there's no turbulence. I spoke too soon, and now it's dancing. That looks like not turbulence, but a breeze, because I see the whole sun moving. Yes, I walked 2.5 miles yesterday. The northern tip of the Lower Peninsula. 90,000 without power. Wow. For about a week. Whew. Oh, stop. Hello, Brian. Brian the primate. Trying to get a time lapse of this of these prominences. I'm hoping they do something. If they're going to be frozen like statues, I'm not it. Well, one time I captured a prominence that was frozen like a statue, and it went to the front page of Reddit when I used to post there. And anything that goes to the front page of Reddit gets picked up by news stories, so you end up in a lot of news articles. So remember that. If you get on the front page of Reddit, they're going to be writing about you, because that's where they go for stories. Lazy journalism. I've done it quite a few times, Brian. I used to post there hoping to boost my social media accounts. But then I discovered even if you boost your social media accounts with Reddit users, they really don't use those other social media accounts. But it's still fun being on the front page of Reddit. And it's fun when news articles write about you. Let me do a search on my name again in Google News, see if anything comes up. You know, when I search Google for my name, that comes up. A picture of me and all this other stuff. Nope, nothing recent. Yeah, stay away from this, fan. Detroit Times. Oh, yeah. Accused of guilty of clone stamping. Well, I have Pete's new method now, so I have used it. Even when you guys weren't online, I was doing something else, and it came in handy. What was I using that for? Yeah, for some final touch-ups. There's the surface of the sun. You know, I'm very impatient, and I have a feeling this one isn't going to be very interesting either. Shall we move around again, guys? I'm not feeling it for this. Should we move around again? Or stay on it? What do you guys want to do? Maybe it's doing something. I made it brighter. Maybe we see more details now. I could stay on it for an hour. Oh, please move around. You think so, Van? Let's give it 5 more minutes to see if we see any change at all, and then we'll move around. Just 5 more minutes. I want something really active. I do have a NASA astronomy picture of the day for capturing the sun. I captured an active prominence when the sun was in a solar minimum. So that was a very rare event, not like now when you have prominences everywhere. And it became a NASA APOD. I mean, during that time, you were lucky if you saw a single sunspot over a 9-month period. The sun was very, very inactive at that time. And so I got lucky. I pointed my telescope at a little small area where there might be a prominence, and then it just blew up really quick into something and then came back down, and and nobody else captured it that day. I was the lucky one who was pointing at the right spot at the right time. And that was only the second time lapse I had created. I had just bought my DayStar Quark. Well, I didn't buy it. Well, I can't say it was a gift either. I stole it. No, I didn't steal it. DayStar sent me it to review, but I was supposed to send it back to them, and I never sent it back. But they never asked me for it back either, so I just say, oh, I forgot. Oh, they sent it to me. They even sent me the return shipping label, so I was supposed to ship it back. Oops, I forgot. I don't think they minded, though, because they got a lot of free publicity from me. You did that with the monitor? Did you? You were supposed to send something back and you never did? Did they ask for it back? Oh, that's funny. Did they come looking for it? Probably not. I'm sure you would have sent it back if they asked for it. DayStar never sent me a follow-up to send it back. I'm sure they had the confidence in me to send it back, though, and I didn't do that. Lost in the mail. Oh, so they sent another one. And then the lost one arrived. Wow. Well, if they don't ask for it back. I had an iPhone shipment that was lost in the mail before. And I had to fight with AT&T. Look, this phone never arrived. Give me back the taxes I paid for it. They refunded me except for the taxes. It went on for months of me trying to get the taxes back. I think the taxes were about $60. It was just the point of it. Look, I want my money back. And then they hand delivered the next iPhone for me from an AT&T employee. Has this changed at all, guys? Have we seen any change in this prominence? I'm getting mad at the sun. I want there to be more activity. All right. Yeah, Van, you're the one who wanted me to move around. You're biased. There was? The one in the middle changed. Yes, I do notice the one in the middle changed. But it's not very high up. I'm trying to choose my words carefully so you don't say that's what she said. Yeah, minimal change, right. Hello, Astro. Capturing the surface, capturing the rim of the sun. Yeah, this one did change a bit. But I was hoping the tall one would change. And it really doesn't look like anything. And if it doesn't change in 10 minutes, it's kind of boring for me. I'm not really selling this live stream when I say it's boring, but you guys are still watching. Yeah, I can get a still image at least with good surface detail. So that's good. My telescope aperture, I think this is a 102 millimeter. It's called the AR 102, so I assume it's 102. I have been imaging the Crescent Nebula, but with the moon out and the filter I'm using, it looks, very faded. So I don't think I really want to keep this data. In fact, if I don't need any HA data for galaxies or anything, I think it's better just to keep the UV IR filter loaded, so I can at least capture globular clusters or other star clusters. Otherwise, there's not much to do with the L extreme. Because if I'm going to capture the crescent, I'd rather use the L extreme when the moon is not out. I wonder how the comet would look with my UVIR filter. If I would be totally washed out because the moon is so bright. But that would be more ideal to capture it with the UVIR. But I'm afraid to put it in now with the moon so bright. I think it would be washed out completely. Yeah, this one has definitely changed. But it's just not high enough to be that interesting. I'm gonna move on, guys. This one is like a statue. Nothing is happening. But maybe I'll get some cool still images. I'm not gonna really try and make a time lapse out of this data. Let's move around the disk again. Let's get rid of this. Oh, that one looks like it has changed. Maybe that would have been the one to capture. It's getting kind of late in the day now for solar. Simon says the best time to capture the sun is in the morning. And I'm already 2:30 in the afternoon. That might have been interesting. Oh well. There will be other chances. I might have picked the worst spot to try and make a time lapse. Let's go back to that original spot we were looking at. I never heard that our sun is considered a dwarf star. Are you sure about that? I don't think it's a dwarf star. I thought it was the middle of the road. Is that really true? I don't believe that. I never heard that before about our sun. Is it really a yellow dwarf? I thought our sun was a white middle of the road star. Really? Oh, it will be a dwarf when it dies. We got about 5 billion more years for that event. I'll capture a few more of these. Just 3. You guys want to go look in Discord real quick? I haven't seen your recent pictures here. Not voice chat, no. Let's look in deep space. Oh, this is from Caleb. The Hamburger Galaxy. Nice looking galaxy, Caleb, and I can see the tail right there. I hope you get the tail, Brody. That's really nice. Oh, this is Hunter. He didn't take too long to capture this. Look at the detail. That's the Galaxy M106. Does he got the jet? Very nice. Very nice, Hunter. Oops. Oops. Cropped version. Yeah, I see the jet protruding right there. Nice. Oh, there's my comet. There's a time lapse of my comet. And who did that? Who put my comet in Wikipedia? Who's the culprit that put... It fits. It does. It's not bad. How it appeared on April 10th. It's perfect. They're talking about April, and so I put how it looked in April. Somebody at Starfront was looking and it's like, is this the same time lapse that I noticed in Wiki? I'm like, yeah, it is. I don't know why. I love putting stuff in Wikipedia. Okay, Hunter. The monkey head. An SHO. How many hours is that? And he did this when the moon was out. Very nice. Wow. A 4-panel mosaic of the... I've done something like this before. I got it all in one shot in my Red Cat. 2.5 hours per panel over 4 nights. I've done a 4-panel mosaic before. I don't know how Caleb did this one. I wonder what tool he used, because this looks really, really good stitched together. You can't even tell where the seams are. Very nice. Good job, Caleb. Give me a second here. Let me see how the sun is looking again. I keep hoping maybe, just maybe, something is going to explode, but not really. It really looked more active before the stream, and then when you look, but I'm looking at time lapse before the stream, and that's over many hours, so of course something's going to happen during that. Oh, Caleb is really active here. A 2x1 panel. HOO. Yeah, you got the lagoon and the trifid. Or the trifid. I'm not sure what that one's. I always get confused. Trifid, or do people say trifid? Very nice. Excellent. Wow, remote data. Look at that. That's really good. It's so fun when you have good data to play with. That is cool. Oof, I wish I had access to that. The coma cluster. 14 hours. Wait, let me like all these, make sure. Now, what are we trying to see in this? Are we looking for distant galaxies? Is that the point? Or are we looking at stars? When he says the coma cluster, is that the cluster of galaxies? I see a lot of galaxies here. Must be referring to galaxies. I see lots of different galaxies. Really distant stuff going on here. Oh, that's cool. The galaxy cluster, gotcha. Very nice. It's a huge cluster of galaxies, yeah. Initially, I thought, oh, they're a cluster of stars. But when you zoom in, then you really see all these galaxies. That's cool. I can't see his name. Senix, I think he posts a lot here. Very nice Bode's Galaxy. Very nice. Oh, I like the color on that one. Very nice. Muddy, the Iris Nebula, from his backyard on April 9th. Celestron 6-inch. He's got, is that the 6-inch Rasa? F22? Very nice, Muddy. The Lagoon Nebula, an SHO. Ooh, good job. Very nice. Good job, AstroCop. Astroduck. Oh, that's a nice part of the sky. I like that. What exactly is this? Faint dust. Oh, the rosebud. The rosebud. I don't think I've done this before. Oh, that's an idea. That looks like an interesting area to capture. Yeah. Syncephus. Okay. I like that. I'm going to have to take note of that one. Wow. Wait, let me go back and look at the sun for a second. When I move around, I can tell my flats are no longer being effective. The flats do not work all day on the sun. You do have to recapture flats. And I can see it. There's always interference patterns. Nice shot of the moon. Who was that, Mike? Oof. The sun sure looks active here. I'm never this lucky. Pete, is this very nice, Pete? Oh. This makes me want to use my Solar Scout and get the whole picture of the sun. That's very nice. I like it. Dot views. He's really good at labeling all these different areas. Oh, that's nice detailed dot views. Dot views. He posted a link of something. I'm afraid to click on a link for a copyright violation. I'll give him a thumbs up. I'll check that out later. What's this? Excellent view of Saturn. That's nice. Another day of tweaking. He added the obligatory Earth for scale. Oh, nice. Yeah, very nice, Pete. That's a wall hanger right there. Excellent. I wonder if that's the area. This is yesterday? When was this, Pete? This looks like the exact same area I was trying to capture today. Right there. It looks like it hasn't changed. Thursday. That almost looks identical to what, except it's flipped. It almost looks identical. Or maybe it was this here. Very nice picture. Nice detail. Jacob. Latest moon image. Excellent. Excellent detail. Ethan always comes up with spectacular images. Let's see his today. Look at the detail on that. And it's so clear. I would like to see Ethan do a video on how he processes Is his data really that good? Or is his processing maybe a combination of both? Look at the detail on that. Splendid. Yeah, he always has great solar images. Oh, yeah, Topaz. I've never used Topaz, but I hear people use Topaz even on solar animations, and they look really good. I wonder if Topaz invents stuff that's not there, though. I don't know anything about it, but the people who use it get tremendous results. This is fantastic. Chicken Man. His first ever HDR moon image. HDR. Hey, Pete, you remember that formula you gave me? Would it work for the moon? Remember how I wanted a bright star from one picture and the nebula and the cluster from the other? Would your formula work for something like this? This is fantastic. It does invent stuff, unfortunately. But it still looks great. Yeah. This is fantastic. Very similar. Because you overexpose one moon, you underexpose the other, and put them together with your formula. Oh, Dobview's got a lot of views here. I hear talking upstairs. Dobviews really puts the effort into labeling everything. That's cool. Let's take a look at one of them and see what he's labeled. The Bay of Rainbows. Craft. I wonder when they're going to start selling sponsorships on the moon. Like the Bay of McDonald's. You know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, you believe Dobby is female? I didn't know this. I just assume it's a he in this hobby. Unless they say otherwise. How did he say his real name, Pete? Or did she say her real name? Carl Sheldon. I don't know. I'm always stuffed up though. More so right now. I feel like a hay fever is hitting me or something. The past couple of days I feel stuffed up. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. She's on YouTube. Okay, I gotta remember that. I remember Redhead I thought was a man for the longest time until she said she's a female. The Nikon 950. I've got the P1000. I should start trying stuff like that with that camera. Very nice. Oh, Solar Eclipse is posting again. Night's views from Solar Eclipse. Did he really get the satellite? Is that a satellite? Is that the ISS? It looks like it. Very good. Wow, it's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't even taken a shower yet, guys. I gotta go now. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was fun to do the sun again. I'll see everybody later. Hey, Solar Eclipse, how are you? That was the ISS. Very good. Excellent. Glad to see you posting. You can tell. Bye.